Hello, it's Friday and welcome to your weekly update. This week we have fallen down the rabbit hole a little bit because it is CES and it does feel like we're in Wonderland a little bit with some of the announcements. Let's start with some of the simpler ones, the ones that are less mental, I suppose. The first one being that Nvidia did release the 50 series graphics cards as expected. The thing that wasn't expected is that the mid-range of those cards is very competitively priced. Something that they've not done for a while. They've tended to keep creeping into the £1,000, £1,500, £2,000 mark, but they do have a £500 offering, which kind of feels like they've realised that you can't keep cranking the price forever. But no one's been able to benchmark those yet, so we're all going to have to wait for those to come out. They did also announce their workstation class GPU series as well, the 500 range that replaces the kind of Titan range that previously existed, or the Quadro range that we've previously seen, to unify the naming a little bit. It will make things more complicated, but we'll have to work out what that looks like and what that's like in real-time compute for business. So we'll see that when it comes out. AMD also did their announcement very similarly timed. AMD's announcement was very much just saying, look Intel, we can do amazing things and you still can't catch up. Their CPUs look faster, cooler, less power hungry, but better than Intel across the board. So it's going to continue to put some pressure on Intel, who are very much struggling still, especially post Pat leaving. I suppose that the traction's never come back yet. So we'll see what happens there. There was a lot of weird and wonderful AI-driven tech, AI-driven robots. Everything from things that look a bit like a dog to things on wheels to arms on vacuum cleaners, or those smart robot vacuum cleaners. It's a bit like everyone just went, well, what can we put AI into? What can we put arms onto? What can we make weird and wonderful? And vacuum cleaners are where they started. There is some more humanoid robots. And Nvidia talked about having the ability to train AI robots using some of their AI training tools. I'm not sure we quite want that dystopian future yet, but it seems to be, it's very much on the cards. Outside of those kind of announcements, there was lots of gaming stuff, lots of other bits and pieces. Nintendo seemed to be able to struggle to keep the cap on the Switch 2, or whatever they're going to call it. They seem to have people who are making accessories leaking the product before they've announced it. Not a great week if you're one of the developers or designers over at Nintendo and waiting to do your own event in a few weeks' time. In other news, from a Planet point of view, I keep talking about it. We've got 2 events coming up. We have our Live Hack Simulation, which is pretty much full now, but if you want to be there, sign up. There's always a chance that we might be extending out that event or running another one. Having sat down with the team to continue developing it, it is so exciting. It's something that you will have never seen before, and actually you won't have seen any other partner, any other vendor do anything like this. It's going to be amazing. So you're going to want to be there. And the Education Roundtable, 6th of March, it's back, it's bigger, it's better, it's bolder. I'm speaking to all of the panelists and we're discussing around things that they want to talk about and they want to share with you. And I think it's just going to be really interesting. And also there's going to be so many great educational providers there that it's a huge forum for you to be able to discuss your IT challenges with your peers. So if you're not signed up, come along. It's one of those things where it's so low pressure and I think you actually really find it beneficial. Anyone who's ever attended has always said it's been really great. And then finally, we keep adding new stuff to the Planet IT blog, so you'll see that. I'll link it in. We're posting 1 or 2 articles every week. There's lots of stuff going on there. We're trying to keep you as up to date as we can do. Also follow me on socials and follow my team. We're always posting around what's happening in the market as and when we can, and updates come out, and trying to share useful insights. I appreciate you joining me. This is the second one of January 2025. We'll continue to develop and add to this format, but until next week, I shall see you then. Goodbye.